Friday.
It's Froggy Friday.
It's freaky Froggy Friday.
And I'm not even going to say what you're making. I just can't. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
So, Froggy Friday.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So you made me an AquaCast frog.
I did.
The pink bit is...
To be clear, I made 2.
Yes. Yes, you did. Because, as you will witness, this did not go very well.
Because I said you need patience and you need to be very gentle when demolding the toes.
I was.
Well, let's just have a little see.
I was very gentle.
Well, were you though?
Yeah.
Not convinced you were.
Yeah. Anyway, the pink bit is a bit of air dry clay that I shoved in the head because for this frog, I didn't want the frog head.
You just wanted the frog body.
I just wanted the frog body.
Mm-hmm.
So as I was carefully doing it, it sprung back up and broke its toe. That was the sign of things to come.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's the whole leg.
There's the leg.
Oh dear, oh dear. Although I did say keep hold of the leg because it might come in handy for one of your other freaky projects.
Yes, I have. I've got a little box somewhere of amphibian
parts. Yeah. Well, it started as a majestic AquaCast frog, but thanks to my delicate craftsmanship, it has turned into modern art piece titled The Tragic Disassembly of Kermit. It's a bit harsh.
So, yes, my demolding
of AquaCast is not great.
The AquaCast frog was not the best. No.
You have no patience. That's why.
And then I broke another bit off.
Yeah, and it was literally downhill from there.
Yeah.
So, oh dear. And that, folks, isn't how not to demold an AquaCast frog, unless, of course, you were going for the battle-damaged post-apocalyptic frog.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. Yes, I demold perfectly.
Yeah. So, once you demolded it...
Can I just say that for anyone who's spotted that has got a leg missing, this is the one that Kirk demolded whilst he was waiting for the second one to dry. You carried on working, didn't you? Because I said it's the same, it's just going to have feet.
Yes.
Which is why that one's missing limbs.
No, it was... It came out perfectly, and then I touched it, and its leg fell off.
What?
The frog.
You broke it?
Yeah.
After I gave it to you perfect?
No, it fell off.
Yeah. The leg fell off by itself?
It just fell off, yeah.
Like magic?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it literally, I touched it, and then it just went poof and fell off.
Okay.
I think there was a flaw in the AquaCast.
There's no flaw in the AquaCast. Let's just be very clear.
Okay.
I feel that you missed your calling as a surgeon. That was a really nice cut.
Was it now?
Yeah.
So this is going to be the neck
of your creature,
of my frog.
Mm-hmm.
So I put a bit of Sculpey on there and just sculpted it to how I sort of wanted it. Because I just wanted the basis shape.
Yeah.
Once I was fairly happy with it, and I'd shown you about 50 times. And
I was going to say there was an awful lot of what about now? What about now? What about now?
Yeah.
And every time I'd say, no, it needs to be more curved, and you'd move it like 0.5 of a millimeter.
Yeah.
And sometimes there was no change at all, and I'd go, no, it still needs to be curved. And you'd go, okay. And then he'd move it a fraction. What about now? Looks the same. You have to curve it more. Honestly.
Yeah. So I've done the neck. I've left a bit out of there just so that I can put the head on it, and then I'm just doing the head. So I've smoothed its nose.
What are you asking me for? Like I'm a camel expert.
Are you not?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So this is the camel's mouth. Now you've let the camel out of the bag.
The clue was in the picture at the beginning.
I know.
And nobody's going to be like,
I wonder
what that is.
Yeah.
It's obvious it's a camel.
Yeah. But it's not a frog.
It's in the frog family.
Yes, it is. So I've done the outline for the mouth, and now I'm just doing the, I don't know what that is. Is that the cleft? The bit of the
It's
lip?
the bit above the lip.
Yeah. And then doing the snout.
On a human, that's the cleft, but I don't know what it's called on an animal.
Well, let's just go with the same thing.
But it's probably not the same thing, though, is it?
I don't know.
Anybody who knows, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. What's that little bit above a camel's lip called? That's got to be the most random question ever asked on YouTube.
Oh, I bet it's not. I bet it's not.
Either. No.
It's not the most random question asked by us.
No. Jaffa cakes.
Jaffa cakes was the most random.
Yeah. So, done his little sniffing holes.
His nose.
Yeah. And I'm just teasing out the bottom of his chin now, just to give it that sort of the profile, because the top lip curves around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at a camel from the side view.
Yeah.
And just giving it a little bit of a smile, because it's a happy camel.
Oh dear, oh dear.
What are you laughing at?
Because I know what the final piece is called. And you're saying it's happy, so I'm like,
I wonder if anybody's actually
allowed.
Guessed.
Well, we'll find out in the chat, won't we?
Yeah. Yes, we will. So, one eye socket.
Yeah.
And this was quite challenging, trying to get both eye sockets lined up. It was
incredibly stressful.
I think this was probably third or fourth attempt of doing those eyes.
Yeah, easily.
And yeah, one of them was like the top of his head, and the other one was under his chin.
Mm-hmm.
But happy with that.
Yep.
A couple of little dots of black Sculpey.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was Sculpey Primo.
It was.
Your Sculpey Primo.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a change.
Mm. It started with the glitter.
What, using your glitter?
Yeah, using my stuff.
Yeah.
Started with the glitter.
Yeah, but you use my clay, so I'm just...
I don't. I bought my own.
Yeah, eventually.
Well, I didn't know if I liked it before then.
Wow.
So I used yours to see if I liked it.
Yeah, well, I've never used...
But so... you used mine first. You used the Fimo.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You started it.
Anyway.
You've got nothing to that, have you? Because you know I'm right.
Look.
Yes.
I'm doing some sculpting here.
Okay.
You're detracting from the magnificence of...
Just as long as we're all clear that in this particular instance, I was right.
I'm not setting that precedent.
It's already out there.
Not when it's being recorded.
You were wrong. Sit there in your wrongness, being wrong.
Anyway, eyelids.
Sorry. But you were.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm done.
No, you're not. So, done some eyelids.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I was actually quite happy with it, because this is the first time I've ever actually done anything like this.
Yes.
I was quite pleased with it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just putting a little wormy thing around the nostrils, just so that it raises the profile of them.
Yep.
Because if you look at a camel's sniffing holes, they're
I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, there's a change.
What do you mean by that? I'm always honest with you.
I know, that's what I mean.
Oh, I've never looked that closely at a camel, if I'm honest. I mean, I look at them and I go, oh, that's a camel. And then my brain goes, you don't care about that. Move on.
To be fair,
that's literally my level of, that's a camel.
I was just going to say, that's literally how you go through whole of life, really.
No, some things I'm very, very, very particular about.
Really?
Yeah.
Some things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Other things, not a clue.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm referring to, don't you?
Oh, yeah. No.
No?
No.
So you spent a week looking for googly eyes.
We don't need to bring that up now. Come on.
And you were searching high and low. High and low, you were searching for those.
We do not need to bring that up now.
And then
people don't want to hear about it.
I said to you, would you like me to have a look? And you went, what are you going to see that I haven't? Oh, where did those come from?
And then I went downstairs and all I heard was like 3 seconds later, found them.
Yes. They were literally in a basket behind your chair where you put them.
And a little bit of my soul died because I thought, no, there'll be no living with him now. Although a little bit of me thinks you may have planted them there.
No, I left them there on purpose so that I could mock you. And it wasn't as if they were hidden under anything else either.
No,
they were just lay on top of the basket.
Well, they were behind my chair. It was the only place I hadn't looked, I promise. I had drawers out.
And you literally turned the whole room upside down.
But I didn't look behind my chair. Anyway, get back to your camel.
Yes, let's get back to the camel. So I've just smoothed off the nosy bits.
Yep.
And blended them in. Just give it a bit of a tidy, just to make sure that it's got no odd bumps or anything.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of clay glue.
Clay glue?
Or what did you call it the other day? Glay glue.
I did, yes. I was having a moment.
Yeah, you've had a few of those recently.
Yes, I have.
So, stuck the neck to the frog with the clay glue.
Bacon bond.
Yeah, well done.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've done I stuck a bit of the clay glue on the back of the frog, smoothed it over, just give the back a bit of a coating, and then I put a layer on the back, but not over the legs. I just wanted it on the body.
Yep.
And this is how you put glue on the back of a frog.
Okay.
Just like that. So yeah, I just cut a bit off just to make sure that it was the correct size, and then put it on there, and it was just going around putting it into the creases and just tidying it up, and it was not really a lot to do there. Really, it was just tidying it up,
just making it fit.
Yeah, but trying not to
chop the AquaCast anymore.
Well,
yes.
No.
Yes.
No, because the knife was fine on the AquaCast.
Yeah, it's just you.
I know. I think there was a flaw.
There is no flaw
in the making, because
There was no... How very rude.
So I wanted to put a bit of texture on the frog.
Mm-hmm.
So I got another bit of clay, put it into a little tube, and then we got this, which was a dragon scale.
It's still a dragon scale.
Dragon scale mold.
Yes.
And just gently pressed the clay into it, and as you can see, it got the indent of the scales into the thing. So and I did a smaller one, baked them, and that's how they turned out.
So it's now a permanent little
texture roller.
Yeah. Which is awesome.
Yeah. I'd have probably, if I do it again, I'd have put some around it, baked that first, and then put another layer of clay on, and then done the texture. Because while I was pressing it into
it was going
mold,
on. But it was the first time you've done one, so
but and then I just went around all the bits of clay that were on there, and just firmly pressed into it, but not enough to actually warp or make any dents in the clay, but just enough to put the imprint of the roller.
You textured it.
I did.
Yes,
I did, and I'd never done that before, and I was quite pleased with the.
You were. He was a happy little bunny.
I was, and then I stuck the head onto the neck, blended that in, while also undoing all of the texturing that I'd just done.
Yes. Yep.
Which
you exclaimed quite loudly.
Yeah.
That was quite funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
That made me chuckle.
And then, so I went over all the other bits, and then
it was time for the
hump.
The hump.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's a camel.
It is indeed a camel.
Yes. And a close relation to a frog.
So a toad?
Yes. I am making a camel toad.
I have no words. No words.
What?
There's just something not right with you.
What do you mean?
You've made a camel toad.
I've made a camel toad.
Yeah, I've nothing. I got nothing.
That's a first for you, I think.
Okay, so what are you doing now?
I'm making ears.
Okay. Oh dear.
Because you can't.
You can't have a camel toad without some ears.
No, because it would look silly. What?
It was to do with them flapping about. I'm not going to say it. It's leaving it alone. I'm not going near that.
Okay. Insert camel toad joke here.
Yes, basically. Yep.
So.
There he is.
There he is. Eric?
Yeah.
No?
Carry on.
Unless you can think of a camel toadian appropriate name.
I'm just not speaking. Not appropriate.
No?
Nope. I do not have a single appropriate thought right now. Not one. No.
Okay.
Not one.
Can I make a prediction that the chat at this moment in time is quite blue?
As if anyone's there.
This is true. This is very true.
We might be all on our own.
All
by myself.
Yeah, that one.
The one.
Yeah. So, a bit of camel brown.
Yes.
And just giving him a bit of a base coat, really, of the brown.
Yep.
I also glued the foot back on and baked it.
Well done. You can't have a camel toad without a foot.
You're not?
No. That would be wrong.
That would be wrong. That is the only thing that would be wrong about that.
Oh no, there's many things that are wrong. That would just be additional.
Yeah. So UV on the eyes.
And then it was off to the
glamour shots.
Off to the glamour shots.
Yeah.
So, if you're still with us at this point, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed our what can only be described as creative chaos, please do hit that like button. It helps our channel grow massively.
And hop over to the subscribe button and smash that as well.
And let us know what you think of our
camel toad.
Sorry, when I say our, let me know what you think of Kirk's camel toad in the comments. Keep smiling, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye for now.